You are now listening to the Pour Horsemen podcast, where pouring up is a lifestyle.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Pour Horsemen.
Also subscribe to our Apple and our Spotify podcast, The Pour Horsemen.
Let's get it.
Crack in the kitchen, Lil Raw's on the mission. Break the bars out, screens in my expedition. Screens in my lack, yup, my trunk crack. Break the bars off, it's like this and like that.
Support for the Pour Horsemen is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code POUR, P-O-U-R, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code POUR, P-O-U-R. Your boss will thank you.
Every time we come in, people will see something new in the space. So now we're full green screen.
Full green screen on them hoes.
I don't know if there's any hoes, but we definitely.
Nah, I ain't talking about hoes like women. I'm talking about like on them hoes. It's just like
just on them dudes.
No, nigga.
Like, say your shoes, them hoes clean. Right?
Yeah,
these are not clean though. These
no,
are,
they not.
These got
not talking about
these are my these are my painting shoes.
Those ain't.
Well, I've been painting, bro. I've been doing work in here today, so y'all have to respect
I
that.
do smell a hint of paint.
You probably smell a hint of paint because I've been doing a little work.
You got me high of chemicals and fumes.
That ain't my fault. What episode number is this?
119.
119.
And for those of you who disliked our YouTube, thank you. Thank you, because
yeah, I was happy when
we got a little controversy going.
What
and you know
happened?
what the controversy? People disliked our YouTube, and they disliked our YouTube because of your Oklahoma slander.
Hey, shit.
So
What clip was that?
both, like,
They disliked the full. Yeah.
yeah, they disliked the full clip on YouTube. So our YouTube is going up, and when you go up, you start to get people who disagree with you. So KC, do you want to recant your Oklahoma rant that you had last episode?
It was not
Or the
last
episode before last.
2 episodes ago. And I'll just say, like what I said before, if we fornicated and you voted for Trump, you know, it was a pleasure for you to have that feeling, but you are shit to me.
Chances are they voted for Trump since Oklahoma
It's just
was the
full-
only state that had all red
All
counties.
red, like all red. And I mean, if you didn't, you cool by me. You know, if we stayed friends, social media, that's cool. No harm to you. But to those that did, or even if I didn't, and we know one another, we were acquainted at least, because you know I went to school, and Oklahoma is white, like it's
No
pretty
doubt.
white.
Yeah, it's
and
just-
so if I was just in you, I mean, not in you, excuse me, I'm sorry. If I was around you, then yeah, man, you pretty much shit. Like,
Do you believe all Trump supporters are racist?
yeah,
Well, they're not. I mean, everyone's
Nah,
not
fuck
racist.
that.
What's the saying? All races are Trump supporters, but all Trump supporters aren't racist.
That's the saying.
That's
yeah, that is the
bullshit.
saying. They're
because if
not,
you
though.
can
They're not.
follow, listen, if you can follow someone who's openly bigot, then you know what they is. You know what they are. Regardless of him shaking hands and taking photos with, you know, blacks, he's racist. And you support that. So like Kerry Champion said, 71 million. Who voted for this man?
71 million, maybe 72, but
Y'all ain't shit. Pretty much. I'm paraphrasing because I can't quote.
But there are some people who may just wanted to vote against Biden.
Bro, like, and the stat came out. More people were happy that Trump lost than Biden winning.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt.
I'm one
no
of
doubt.
them.
I'm
I don't
one of them
care
also.
about Biden.
I'm one of them also.
I'm
Yes.
all for Kamala. Like, you're a black woman, you made it, despite, you know, the past shit that she did in regards to
I mean, she's a cop.
She was a cop.
She's a cop.
Yeah. You know,
She's a
cops
cop.
are cops. What do we expect? Cop. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm just glad that he's like fading away. Like,
Yeah, that's what
he
I'm so
lost,
happy
but
about,
we
bro.
want him to go
yeah,
away.
and it's starting to feel that way.
It is.
It's
It
starting.
is.
It's starting to his aura around this globe is dissipating right in front of our
Now
faces.
the thing is, he's always going to be entertaining. He's always going to be that entertaining guy that he is. He probably going to start his own news channel. It's just
that's what
talk
they say
shit.
he's trying to do.
There's 2 news channels that I think he's gonna buy immediately. One's called Newsmax, which basically they doing what we doing right now. They in front of a green screen with a few cameras. Newsmax. The other one is called OAN. If you remember, the Oklahoma State head coach, he got in trouble for wearing OAN paraphernalia, and his players was like, "I'm not even gonna play for you. You wearing this nonsense."
Yeah.
So my thing is, they tried to pull this nonsense in Georgia. Georgia didn't let them. Now they got Rudy Giuliani up in Pennsylvania sweating, bro. Did you see that he had I don't know what was coming off his face?
Bro, that man is a mutant.
It was either makeup or hair dye. But
Do you remember when he was beloved?
bro, he was America's mayor.
He was beloved.
He was America's mayor.
He was America's mayor.
He should have won the presidency in 2008, to be honest.
I remember when he was on SNL.
Yeah.
And he was pitching and doing all that shit. And then he just literally turned to John Leguizamo on Spawn.
Well, he really looks like
Remember when John Leguizamo was that clown on Spawn?
he looks like
How he
Penguin
was
to
built?
me. You remember you know how Penguin looks in the second Batman?
Yeah.
That's
when
what he looks like to
remember
me.
when he got
Bit the nigga
stabbed
nose off or
and he was bleeding that black?
That's what he looks like to me. All right. So let's get right into
No,
it.
speaking of Trump supporters, Rockets fans, your owner
Yeah,
is a
bro.
Trump supporter.
Tillman Fertitta.
And supposedly, that's one of the main reasons why the Rockets players are wanting to get the fuck away from here.
Yo, this whole team is exploded. Let's be honest.
They blasted off the wrong way.
Westbrook demanded a trade. Harden demanded a trade. Covington gone.
Yes.
What you call him? I just seen today. Rivers not
Demanding a
he
trade.
opted out
No,
his
he
contract.
opted out his
But
contract.
he wants to demand a trade also.
He's a free agent.
But every player on the Rockets does not want to be here. The only person who's going to be stuck here is PJ Tucker. That's going to
Nah,
be
I think he gonna get traded too. But this is what I think. I respect Russell Westbrook in regards to his demand in the trade. He pretty much stated, I just want to get back to doing what I was doing, like just getting hooping,
Triple doubles.
controlling the ball.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he said what he said. He ain't want to be here. Like, it wasn't even no beef with Harden. You know, Chris Paul left, and it was a bad taste. They still gonna be cool. He just like, hey, I just want to hoop again. Like, I can't be doing this shit. This ain't for me. So
Harden. What do you think with him?
Harden wants to win, but he's tired of this. He's stuck in one place. How many strip clubs can you go to? How many strippers can you run through?
A lot.
A lot. I mean, let's be honest.
We've heard these
they're the new
stories.
stripper every week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Harden has probably ran through 1,000 Houston strippers.
Of course.
So, I mean, the thing I think with Harden is he see KD living his best life in Brooklyn.
Ain't play the game.
Ain't played a game. He see Kyrie living his best life in Brooklyn. And then he see Tillman Fertitta here in Houston. He like, man, I got to get out of here.
What is he looking at though? Because they gave him the bag. He's
They
in Houston.
offered him $100 million.
$103 million for
And he
2
turned
years.
it down.
So what does he
He
truly want though?
He want to leave.
He must
And
have
do
known.
what?
Win a championship.
He
Do you
must have
think he wants to
known.
win a championship?
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay,
what
so
is-
here's
what
the
does he
question.
want?
Wait, but he must have known that Fertitta is broke.
Nah, he ain't that broke though. I mean,
Pandemic, Fertitta been hit.
but he ain't that broke though. He broke enough. He's still
As
the owner of the team.
status, he's broke.
He's still the owner of the team though.
I'm broke. His owner status, he's me.
So
Like, I can make bills. I can get bills done. I can kind of get shit I want. But at the same time, I'm teetering that line.
Here's my
That's
question.
Fertitta.
then. Here's my question to y'all too. If Harden gets traded to Brooklyn, I don't even think that works. Do y'all think that works?
I don't think it works in the long run. No, and not in playoff setting. No, I don't think so. They not
works.
winning nothing.
What you think? Why?
Because one, KD is gonna make that happen. People forget how James Harden was the glue to everything in OKC. Even Durant said that. Like when he left, that's when things start going sour. So it's not like Harden can't go up there and play like that. It's not like he gonna sacrifice so much. He ain't gonna be 30 plus a game, but he'll be 26, 27.
This is why I don't think it works. Kyrie is a proven
nutcase.
I don't like to call him a nutcase, but that might be the best. Kyrie is proven to not fall in line, bro, and he's the third best player in that situation.
I think it will work in regards to KD and Harden prior relationship, and then Kyrie relationship with KD. And also, DeAndre Jordan plays a big part.
He does. I would agree.
Their relationship is like that. And the reason he's there is because of KD and Kyrie.
Yeah.
So that's why Jared Allen is expendable. And, I mean, they just going to go with it like that. But I truly believe that Harden would go up there and average like 27 and 8 and be okay.
What does KD average?
KD's going to average about 28, 29.
And then what does Kyrie average?
Will be at 25.
JC, do you agree?
You can throw those numbers around with those three guys any which way. I'm talking about what system is going to be in place for them to.
They're going to play like the Warriors.
That's what I'm saying, to be on that streak to win games and have that camaraderie and to take them, to propel them all the way to the playoffs where they can actually beat a Western Conference team. That's why I don't know if they can get to that point. Like we know they're going to ball out.
I don't know if they can beat this new Bucks roster.
That Bucks roster not even complete because they didn't even get Bogdan.
But that's what. He said he didn't agree to the trade, but it's going to go through. It's going to go through. When have you ever seen a player be like, I'm not going to show up to camp?
No, it's not about showing up to camp. He can't be signed and traded if he don't sign. He's a free agent.
But he will sign,
He's going to test his restricted free agent. He's going to see if there's some money on the table because he's not giving up a cent. I respect that.
I respect that too.
But
I do.
I mean, if it happens, it's because nobody else offers some money. Now, it may be a team that just be like, we're going to offer him to keep him away from the Bucks.
How much leverage does he have in that tug of war, though, with him leveraging?
He don't have much because he's not a star. I mean, the stars have more leverage.
It don't matter, though. You
can only do that to an extent.
You seen Alan Crabb get $72 million.
But that was when the cap spiked.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. But also, look at what's open. Like, he's a wing, a young wing. He's an efficient shooter.
He can shoot.
And, he's established scorer. Like, he put up 16, 17 a game?
Yeah.
On a bad Kings team. In 29 minutes?
Yeah, because he split time with Buddy.
Yes.
Yeah, he split
time with Buddy. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's already a proven worth. He's going to get his money. Somebody offer him like $2-3 million more. He may go that route because he's a restricted free agent.
I still don't think they beat that Bucks team. I don't think the Nets beat that Bucks team because Giannis is going to get better. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now you got a proven point guard. Yeah. No more of this George Hill.
Giannis not peaked out yet.
Yeah. Nah, he ain't peaked out. Because
he's only 25 years old.
He still can develop a jump shot.
His game, yeah.
He ain't peaked out. So you got a proven point guard now. A proven, I guess, what would you say Bogan is? Is he a small forward?
Yeah, like a wing. Yeah, he'll play the three.
So you got a proven wing, and then you just fill in the pieces after that. And they finally got rid of.
And they still got Middleton.
And they got Middleton. So you got 2 All-Stars, a third All-Star coming in Drew Holiday. Bro, they going to give, because what I always been telling people here recently, every team that comes together faces adversity. And 3 people who deal with adversity the worst are Harden, KD, and Kyrie. Yeah. That's the proven fact.
That's a good point.
That's a fact. Every team deals with adversity. Think about what happened with the Clippers this year when they had adversity against the Nuggets. What they do?
They folded.
What did Miami do when Braun and them was that first year? They folded. When adversity challenges all these teams, bro. And I just can't see it with this Nets team. And you got a first-year coach.
They all had they all had the stamp of them not being a leader on their team that they was trying
Every
to
last
carry.
one of
Every
them.
last one of them.
Every last one of them.
So who knows how that shit's gonna carry out in the span of 80 fucking
Or 72 games this season.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, KC brought up a point about efficient shooters. The most efficient shooter in the NBA ruptured his Achilles.
That's what I was about to say. Like
Playing basketball at a LA Fitness over the last 2 days.
how they gonna handle that adversity?
Kelly Oubre.
I think they gonna trade for him too.
Well, it's done. I think I just saw it from Woj.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think it just got done from Woj. Oklahoma City traded Kelly Oubre,
Another goddamn pick.
another pick.
Damn.
Oklahoma City got 96
Is
picks.
that a fact?
I'm almost positive. I just saw it from Woj. So look it up. Someone can look it up for us. But Kelly Oubre to the Warriors for another pick. Does he help that team at all? Because him and Wiggins to me,
but that's another. That's not a makeup for what Clay can do.
nah,
though.
because Clay is one of the best shooters
That's
in
what I'm
NBA
saying.
history.
It's not really a makeup. It's just like how they tried to bring Homeboy in from the Brooklyn. Homeboy before he got traded. Ice in my veins.
I can't think of his name either right now. D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, so that he's not a makeup for what they had, but he's a baller.
And Clay locked down. Like
That's
my
what I'm saying.
problem is,
Clay
man,
locked down,
I'm
too.
worried about Clay's career, bro.
Like he knows how to play in critical moments. Like Kelly Oubre, you kidding me? He ain't wet
Kelly
behind the
Oubre,
ears.
he ain't got the juice like that. Wiggins and Oubre don't even make up for what Clay do. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Golden State is nearing a deal with Oklahoma City to acquire Kelly Oubre Jr.
And it's probably done.
The numbers look like.
Well, it don't matter because
They just
Golden
go
State has
absorb it.
space.
They
Yeah,
had
Golden State has space.
$17.2 million trade exception.
Yeah, Golden State has space. So my thing is the West now, and if Phil was here, I go to our LeBron correspondent, but the West is wide open for Bron now. Wide open. Because every team got worse. I mean, think about it. Rockets got worse. Clippers got worse.
Portland stagnant.
Bro, they traded Landry Shamet for nothing.
But not
For nothing.
Well, they got Kennard.
For nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Kennard.
They traded Landry Shamet for nothing.
Oh,
I mean, keep that in mind. Like, what is going on? Are teams now saying that we gonna go to the East? Yo, like y'all chill out.
Bernard, what's wrong with you? Anyway,
Bernard.
all right, that's
All right, so I mean, I want to take a moment though. Is Archie Manning or LeVar Ball the best pro
Dads of
sports
all time.
dad of all time? Which one would you say? Archie got Peyton Manning 2 Super Bowls, Eli Manning 2 Super Bowls, and then that one son who is their he's their agent. All right.
Yeah.
And then
And
you
then
got
his son is about to be
and then
cold.
his son about to be cold as ever.
son-
yeah. I'm about to say, and it's somebody else.
Art.
that
Nah,
this in
but
their
we
family.
can only focus on Archie
Okay,
though. Those
yeah,
three.
yeah.
Now you got LeVar. LeVar got number 3 draft pick, number 2 draft pick, and then LiAngelo now plays for the Oklahoma City Blue. He is on the roster, so he got 3 kids in the league.
And just the what would you call that? That 2017 how he did everything.
Yeah,
like how
I mean, he became a celebrity.
That's what I'm saying. How he builded it all up by himself and
So-
then just put it in
So
place
who's
like that.
who's the
That's
best
great.
sports dad right now? Archie or LeVar?
You know, I'll go. I'm
Black
going
don't
LeVar.
crack.
Yes, I'm going LeVar Ball.
Black because it's already going through a lot. You see what he went through.
Technically,
But he did that on himself.
A lot of it was self-inflicted, but at the same time, if a white dad did it, it would definitely have been done.
I mean,
it would have been handled a different way.
What I'm gonna be mad about is if MJ don't challenge him to a one-on-one game immediately. When LaMelo come to camp, I want MJ waiting there
by
with
the
his
way,
sneakers.
I think it was you. You said something about the other kid going the Hornets trading up. The other fucking guard, but they end up getting LaMelo.
Oh,
You
Wiseman.
said it on the last pod. I was just listening to it on the way up here.
I thought they were gonna trade for Wiseman.
Yeah, Wiseman.
Yeah,
You said
Wiseman.
about Wiseman.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
so is Melo gonna be better than Lonzo?
I said it last pod. I think so. His attitude is different. Is
Attitude is
from-
one thing, but is he gonna be
That's what
better
I'm
than
saying. But
Lonzo?
the skill set is near the same
I say
right now
his
to me.
skill set is he's more aggressive.
And he's 6'7".
He's more aggressive than Lonzo. Lonzo is more tactical, where he's trying to like pinpoint through angles and stuff like that. He's a point guard. LaMelo is more erratic.
Okay.
He's more
Okay.
erratic, but also he's feisty in regards to where he talked about when he grew, and he was like, "Oh shit, it's over. I'm attacking."
He said when I got over 6'2", I knew that no one could stop me.
He was like, "I'm attacking." Like
Yeah.
he started going into that paint, and now, I mean, if he get another layer of his hops or athleticism in his body, he may just start punching on people. I don't know what we're gonna see with this dude, but
Does his dad set him back any though?
nah. I mean, look, he did exactly what the Europeans do, pretty much. Luka Doncic been a pro since he was 13.
You're right.
He been a pro since he was 16. They took routes that was on, not the normal route for American, but he did it his way. And look where he at now, number 3 pick. Nobody would thought. I remember when he did that 92-point game, everybody was like, "Well, look, he's shooting this shit."
But you still scored.
You still scored 92 points.
Yo,
That's still like you
That
scored
shit is hard
92
as
that
fuck.
points.
is hard. Like, bro, I've scored 30 points in a game before. That is extremely
Shit is
hard.
hard as
The
fuck.
most points I ever had in a game was an AU game. I had 38.
And that is hard.
And I had the most points I had in a game, like where it was referee stuff, was an intramural game, and I had 45.
And that's hard.
And it's hard.
And
It
it's
is
hard
hard.
as
a lot.
fuck because when your opposition sees that you got at 20 points and then they try to lock
They start
you
locking
up.
in. Yeah, they start locking in. Yeah.
and then you got to make other adjustments. Like that shit is fucking
No
hard.
one wants you to go off. Like it's
Exactly.
not a part of their
I don't
DNA
give
to
a
let
fuck
you
how
see.
sorry they are.
Yeah,
They go.
no one says, "Yo, we just gonna let them get 92 tonight."
Exactly.
No one says that.
Even though you're in the zone, nigga, you gonna be tired when that timeout comes. You gonna be like, damn.
Yeah, no one does that. So the fact that he scored 92, I don't care if he was cherry picking. I don't care if he was shooting only threes. 92 points is a lot of
Yeah,
buckets.
nigga, you shooting the ball, nigga. You made I don't know what was his field goal percentage or whatever, but nigga, you shooting the ball. People say all they do is shoot. That shit is still hard.
It's hard, bro. And the fact that they went 36-1 when it was LaMelo, LiAngelo, and a 7th grade LaMelo on that team.
Yeah.
That lets me know that they could all hoop because they went 36-1 in the LA unified like private school system.
I knew LeVar Ball was trill when he said. I heard him say, and he was like, "Yeah, we be having AAU games. They do the tip off, and if any of my boys get the ball on the tip off, I just tell them to pull up wherever
exactly
they get
from
it.
wherever they get it. Yeah,
Just pull up, set the tone." I was like, "Damn, that's
that's real
That's
shit.
live.
Yeah, that's real shit right there.
He
He wasn't
said,
playing.
just pull that bitch."
So NBA draft, right now it looks like, no team to me really got an impact player. Like, I don't think Wiseman is going to make a difference for Minnesota. I mean,
Well, damn.
Minnesota.
Wiseman, he with the Warriors.
I'm sorry. What's his name?
Edwards.
I don't think Edwards is going to make a difference in Minnesota. I don't think Wiseman going to make a difference for the Warriors now, especially now
I'm
that
not
Clay
gonna speak
hurt.
too soon like that.
Nah, bro. Like, you got to think about it. The playoffs is going to be tough to get in. Think about the West. You got the Lakers, the Clippers, the Trailblazers.
Yeah, man, but you just think about what we've seen from these new rookies from last year.
We only saw 3 new rookies do well.
Yeah, but this year that can be these guys. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon like that because you got fucking Tyler Hero out here. Like
Tyler Hero balling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He
I
got
told y'all he was gonna.
And
ball.
he got a song from what's his white counterpart?
yeah,
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
Made a whole song about him. So he's serious.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to speak too soon on that because in real talk, I ain't the kid from what was it, Carolina? Where he from? What school he went to?
Cole Anthony.
No,
Cole
no,
Anthony
not
got
him,
drafted
not him,
15.
not him, the other guy. Fuck.
Nico Mannion.
The number.
Nah, he went to Arizona.
Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony
Yeah.
Edwards.
No, he went to Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia. I'm talking about him.
Yeah, okay.
So like, no, I've seen his highlights and shit. Like, so I'm watching him. Like, he can ball. He remind me of fucking John Moran a little bit. So it's just like, I don't know.
But it's all about where you go. So
That's
my
what I'm saying.
example is going to Minnesota. Do you think D'Angelo Russell is ready to give up the ball?
I mean, he's a 2. Anthony Edwards is a 2.
That's why I asked you. Do you
D'Angelo
think,
Russell though is a point. So I mean,
do you think D'Angelo Russell is ready to give up the ball?
he ain't got no choice if a dude can hoop? I see some
D'Angelo,
movement.
he'll facilitate.
I see some movement.
Also while y'all just a little inside
These niggas still
baseball.
ain't going.
While we record tonight, we thought we would be able to give you a play-by-play of the verses.
Yeah.
But they are an hour late.
Now they walking in now.
They are an hour late, so we can't even give you a play-by-play of the verses. If it's immediate fist fight, y'all will know in real time how the Horsemen think about it. So, all right, another topic that I want to get into, sports related, is how many black QBs we got balling in the NFL, bro.
Taking over.
I can remember when I was in like
Kyler.
high school and college, black QBs were an anomaly. You had maybe 1, 2, or 3 in the league.
Vic.
Right now it's like
Culpepper,
half. Yeah, Vic,
Culpepper,
and
McNair.
McNabb. No, McNair and McNabb. That was about it.
We missing somebody.
That was about it. But now you got Kyler and Russell playing tonight. You got Lamar, Dak when he get back,
Patrick Mahomes.
You still got Winston, Bridgewater. Who'd you say? Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Here in the H. I mean, black quarterbacks have taken over the NFL
Because of the game has changed as far as like, because they was talking shit about quarterbacks being dual threat and they can't really throw and all this other shit.
That's what they labeled them as, dual threats.
Yeah. So, but now that's being able to be mobile like that as a quarterback is more feasible for the game because everybody's starting to go that fast route as far as like there's no 4-3 no more.
Nah, you can't even play at 4-3 in the
That's
NFL
what I'm saying. So your quarterback has to be a little bit more mobile or just kind of like.
And every defense is spying you with a
spine.
linebacker.
So it fits the mold. So these kids coming up, they want to be. The coaches are teaching more movement or more like just being aware of like 40 times and shiftiness and just being more mobile now. Like this is why.
And shout out to Kyler Murray. I'm an OU. What was you about to say?
I was thinking about Blazing Saddles when he said shifty. He was like, boy, you shifty, nigga.
What? I mean, that's random. That is the most random thing. And I'm going to put that on the screen. The Blazing Saddles, because I know what scene you're talking about. And that is random, bro. Like, for you to even think that is random. But
okay, the boys is out now, and they're talking to what's homegirl name? That's Stacey.
Stacey Abrams is there.
She's
so
on
shout
the
out
screen.
to Stacey Abrams
Shout
in
out
Georgia
Stacey Abrams.
for being a part of Versus tonight.
Black Queen.
So and we gonna try to give y'all a little rundown. We won't do all of it because we want to watch some of it ourselves. But shout out to Kyler Murray, man, and shout out to how dumb the Texans are for trading DeAndre Hopkins, bro.
Oh.
Like, what is going on? Like, what happened there?
That white man shouldn't be allowed in Houston ever again.
I mean,
Like,
what
ever.
happened? Like,
ego.
why?
Ego. Like, literally, it was ego. He didn't want DeAndre Hopkins there because DeAndre Hopkins had the locker room. And that was literally the reason why he traded that man. He tried to use an excuse of him having baby mamas.
I know.
As
That's
a
what he
reason
said.
to
Yeah.
get out of there. But it was because he had the locker room and he felt like he needed to take it back. He needed to be the voice.
That DeAndre Hopkins trade is gonna go down as bad as the Harden trade in Oklahoma City.
Because dude, what was it, David Johnson? He ain't even playing. He
No.
on injured reserve.
He never was planning to play. I think he played one game.
He got that first touchdown of the
Yeah,
season.
it never played
and
again.
that was it.
It
And
never
they
played
talked
again.
highly of him too.
He was ass for like 3 years.
I'm talking about the Texans. They was talking
That's what
highly
I'm
of this
saying.
nigga.
That's what's so stupid about this trade because not only did you not get a first round pick, but you traded for a guy who's on record of having a breakout year and then just a complete bust for like 2-3 years.
For 2-3 years in a row. And he lost his job to Kenyon Drake.
Yes,
let's
who
be
was a
honest.
journeyman.
Like Kenyon Drake took his job.
He was a journeyman. But prior to getting there, he had been on multiple teams through waiver wires.
Yeah, I don't know what the Texans are doing. They gave Deshaun Watson what, $120 million?
Houston teams all together.
Houston, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
Houston teams
Houston.
all together.
Astros cheating.
Astros not getting Springer back.
Yep.
Well, Springer, he may come back.
He's not coming
He
back.
just opted out of his contract.
Look.
He is the dynamo. I mean, that's it. The dynamo on the dash.
Man, we use the BBVA for Battle of the Bands.
My daughter plays soccer. I go to the BVBA with my daughter to soccer games. She enjoys it. So we do. My daughter's on Baller Academy. She's the best 6-year-old in the city. That's what I'm going to say. Hands down. So, I'm mad that, you can't even really play soccer right now because of the COVID stuff.
Man, my Huddy Bill.
She's older than 6, though.
No, that's CJ. Huddy is, I believe, 5 or 6. Literally, she put up one game, 14 goals.
That's why then she didn't see my daughter. Because if you think I'm aggressive, wait until you see.
She ain't gonna be able to run with Huddy though.
We can do it.
She gonna be more physical, but Huddy is like lightning quick.
Bro, you don't think that a college athlete and another college athlete couldn't make an athlete together? Yo, my daughter's fast,
that, but she ain't faster than Huddy.
I would bet anything.
We can bet on little girls.
We can bet on we bet on 6-year-olds on the horse. I can promise you that my daughter is the fastest 6-year-old in the city of Houston right now.
Oh, no,
even boys.
I would definitely bet.
Okay, I'm telling y'all right now. Track season, she's gonna be a part of Pearland. I can't remember the name of the track team, but she's gonna be able to. Y'all need to pull up, and when she runs, because they don't do like the 60-yard dash for the kids. When you see her do the 60-yard dash, you're gonna be like, "Yo, he wasn't lying."
What Jeezy come out the gate with?
Bro, what did Jeezy come out the gate with? We watching this live. Here I stand. He might get cleaned up. Who? Nah, Gucci got some stuff that cleaned him up.
Let me see real quick.
Okay, so here I stand. First track
Jeezy,
on the verses
just
tonight.
play his whole first album.
They jamming to his stuff.
Is Gucci ready to fight yet?
Gucci is like jamming to his
So
shit.
he ain't fighting yet.
Yeah,
Because Gucci was calling him like the snow cone man.
But
Listen
see,
to
no,
me.
Gucci went and Jeezy was sitting down. Now it's Jeezy turn now.
Bro,
Are there any strippers on the
How?
scene
No.
yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
How? I don't understand. Let me ask you personally.
Okay.
If somebody like openly
Murdered your homeboy.
killed your partner,
Which is a fact.
this is a fact.
Yes, in court. We know this.
He went to jail for 9 months.
We know what happened.
And then, got away.
Wait, but
Self-defense.
Gucci didn't do the murder. It was people in his crew, I believe.
No, Gucci Mane shot his partner.
So the partner tried to.
I don't know if
He ran
it was-
up on him. Yes, he did.
Gucci
He ran
got
up
off on self-defense.
Yeah.
It was self-defense. He shot
The
him.
partner ran up on him, and whatever the situation was, it was self-defense.
Okay, so what's
in
your
its
question?
True fashion.
Okay, what's your question?
How could you sit across from this man?
It's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough. I think
It's like even if like you forgive, like that ain't shit you forget. Especially if the nigga like made a diss record.
he made
and
an entire album, not just a record.
Yeah, diss record, all that. But then he on social media like doing the laughing emojis and
Now this is pre-clone Gucci.
nigga, this was this week.
Yeah, he was
days ago.
on Twitter.
What
he was
happened?
calling him the snow cone man.
What?
No, we're talking about.
I'm talking about. Look,
the
he
partner.
posted. Somebody said when Gucci plays the diss record and it showed a man jumping over the table, he posted that meme on his Instagram with the laughing emojis. How?
I think you remember when old freestyle battles used to be where the guy would wait to knock someone out.
Yeah.
I think that's what Jeezy needs to be on.
This is what I was getting to.
Or they just saw some black empowerment kings and nigga shit.
Fuck that.
It's
Ain't no
maybe
niggas,
growth.
none of that.
That's what I'm saying.
shit.
That's what it is. They
Listen,
also,
you know what was one of my, I would say, one of the scenes.
nigga, turn that off. That's gonna pick up on the mic. Turn
One
it
of the
down.
scenes that I hate the most is that Little Richard biopic. Remember when he was in church?
Oh yeah.
And the nigga came up, he was like, I killed your father. And will you forgive me? And he was like, murder is murder, but something. And he ended up forgiving him and hugging him.
Yes, I remember
Fuck that. That nigga gotta go on the spot.
But bro, you
Hell no.
can people not evolve and forgive?
Dog, it's murder.
Yeah, murder is tough.
Murder. Nigga, it's murder. Ain't no coming back from that. You took someone I loved, and I forgive you. Get the fuck away from me.
So you saying that this is, and I didn't think they were going to be in the same room.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was really surprised they're in the same room.
And I can say, let me go through this quick, because I can talk. I can really express myself on this because I've had a best friend that was killed.
No doubt.
And nobody knows. I mean, they never found the guy.
They never found the guy. Yeah.
So with me, I'm thinking it like, what if I was in a room with someone like just randomly out and I overhear
Them talking
a
about
nigga
that.
talking about it? Man, remember when I shot up that car? I gotta automatically think that could have been my partner. How can I stand here as a man and just be like okay with that?
See, my thing is maybe, Jeezy has done he's a political activist at this point. He campaigned for Bernie, then he campaigned for Biden, then he got Jenny Ma. Like Jeezy done went into a full, like he's full circle.
And then he was dressed like Doug Funny's sister on that goddamn cover. Like what the
He's
fuck?
no longer the snowman for real. Like he's far from snowman days. Like when he got Jenny, I knew something was up.
He
Like,
wore that beret. I wore that shit first.
nah, you didn't wear the beret first.
How much you want to bet?
Fred Sanford was wearing berets.
Nah, I'm talking about I brought it back. I wore the beret.
When
I pull up the picture.
I originated the top button. That is a fact.
I ain't got no nigga. What the?
The beret, you ain't originate that. There been people wearing berets. Cam Newton wore berets.
Nah.
Yes, he has.
Cam Newton wore that.
A fez.
Cam Newton wore that damn hat from the Mummy.
The fez. He wore the fez.
That
Yeah.
nigga went, la, 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 and then they got killed. That nigga wore that bullshit. Nah, but I wore that beret like 3-4 years ago. My nigga Carmelo wore the beret first. Really? When he had that army hat or whatever.
Nah, I
That's
don't
the
remember
beret.
that. You got to pull up the pic, and we'll put it on the screen because I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
Yeah.
Black Panther at the beret.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I wore the beret, because I was a Black Panther for Halloween.
Oh no! No, not the Black Panther. You talking about
Black Panthers?
Black Panthers.
These,
yeah. I was a
Yeah.
Black Panther for Halloween. I wore the beret, all black with the glove. I wore that shit to work.
Nigga, you look like Leon.
Leon is still the greatest actor with one name. Does anyone know his last name?
No.
What is Leon's last name though? For real,
That nigga been keeping that shit secret. Like,
I just seen his interview. He just did an interview.
is his name really Leon, or is it just
it's Leon.
that's his, like, you know how Jamie Foxx's name really isn't Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
So it's Leon Robinson. We talking about Leon.
Thomas Shepard.
5 Heartbeats.
5 Heartbeats.
So he has a last name.
Oh, Leon
That's the first time we learned that. So shout out to Tati for giving us the last name. We didn't even know that.
yeah, it is Leon Robinson.
I didn't even know
This
that.
nigga middle name Preston.
All right. So have any of you used fleets yet?
I have.
So can anyone explain what fleets are?
It's just damn Instagram story for Twitter.
So that Twitter just steal stories.
They all still, the Instagram story came from Snapchat.
Yep.
So are all social media basically the
They
same
just
thing?
copying each other.
I'm in this thing called Clubhouse. All right.
And that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
That
in
shit about
Clubhouse.
to be gone because Twitter about to have it to where they can have an audio space.
So Clubhouse is just where you go into rooms and people are like just talking randomly. Yo, it's really weird.
I heard Superhead did one recently.
Then I need to be in Superhead. Superhead, please invite
Doing
me to
what?
your Clubhouse.
She was just talking about like,
Giving head. So Superhead,
Yeah.
can you please invite me so I can get aroused from your
Speaking of head, so someone posted a Twitter voice note.
from
Hey,
Clubhouse?
No,
Oh, okay.
from on Twitter. Like you can do voice notes on Twitter too.
So it's the same as Clubhouse.
That's why I said they're gonna do an audio space for that, but you can just post like a, you know how you can post voice notes with, you know how Phil be, hey fellas.
Yeah, I know he
know.
don't text. Yeah, Phil, and we about to get on you. Phil is the worst. He would never text you in the
He would
group.
just post
Law man.
voice notes.
I'd be like, bro, I'm working. Why are you sending me a voice note
Yeah, I
right
can't
now?
listen to this
I can't
shit right
listen
now.
to this right now.
But no. So she posted audio on Twitter, and she said she haven't seen her dude all day. She was giving him a mouth hug.
What's a mouth hug?
She just gobbled up this man meat.
Wait,
on
Yeah.
audio.
I've never heard the phrase
Look,
mouth
who did
hug
that?
before.
This girl, some random girl. So this what happened. She posted this. She posted this.
That was on
audio.
Fleets.
No, this was on Twitter, like the timeline.
timeline.
And she posted it, and I'm talking about it was like 2 minutes or so, and it was just like the sound effects was just.
Wait, she posted the mouth hug on Twitter?
Not the video, but the sound. Yes, and the dude in that whole, like the dude was on that
Stressed out.
on that whole like like the dude couldn't handle himself. And it was just jokes and jokes after that shit, like jokes and jokes. And then she told the nigga to tap out. She tap out. He like his soul left. Remember?
So there's not a video of this.
I brought up Jeezy with the Doug sister.
Yes.
Remember on Doug episodes when we be like, dude, and right before the episode, it'll go like,
yes, I know
that's
that
how
very
she
well.
sounded sucking dick. She was in that whole. I'm like, yo, and I was literally listening to this shit, and I thought I was gonna hear "Dear Journal." Like
Today, Patty.
she Patty mayonnaise.
Yeah, Skeeter and us.
She was going crazy. So it brought out some beef.
Beef. Wait. What could possibly be
Women
beef?
got beefed out over dick sucking. So apparently, some girl that was like known for on Twitter for always, wanting to give head, fellatio, was just like, girl go viral because she posted a audio of sucking dick. Whoop-de-doo. And like everybody just went in on her. Like,
What is this? I'm trying to figure out this content speakeasy type thing you be entering into on Twitter.
Yo,
Like,
Twitter
I
is
know about
wild.
this
Twitter's
shit.
Twitter's
No,
the,
Like you just go down a wormhole
Black
and
Twitter is
It
the
just-
wildest thing
it's
I've ever
the
been on in
wildest
my
thing,
life.
and
Yo,
everybody's content comes from it.
have you if you've ever been on Black Twitter, which is kind of a subsection of Twitter?
but what is like
I
how
don't
do you
follow
get
none
into
of
it?
these people.
I don't follow none of them either. But
That
if you're
shit just land
but
on
if
your
you're black,
timeline.
it's gonna be on your timeline.
Exactly.
You know who I get a lot of that stuff from?
It's a hashtag or something?
randomly, like either Elmo,
Elmo,
Mello,
Bowler.
Bola. They somehow they are Black Twitter ambassadors.
Yeah.
They are. And somehow it ends up on my timeline. And I see some of the I ended up in this thing called Dream Girls Only. I don't know if you've seen that Black Twitter thread. But it's basically just Dream Girls.
It's another one.
It's
It's
a thread
her
of
name,
it.
Killer B. She another one. If I'm missing out, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I can just go to their timeline and I put it together. Like it's simple.
you
as
figure
that.
out what's going on in the world right now. Like, I don't know how Biden won the presidency when I look at Black Twitter.
Yeah.
Because none of them had to vote. Like, there's no way. Like, I really believe that the election was stolen after I read Black Twitter, because there's no way none of them people voted and they claim they voted. No way. Bro, when you look at some of the stuff that Black Twitter does, like, they move the needle on topics. Like, all your hashtags come from Black Twitter.
And then what's crazy also, the girl that was like a hater to the girl with the audio, she was like the only girl. She said, the only girl I respect in this game, really, that he probably even a threat to me is Tiana Trump.
Tiana Trump gives a lot of mouth hugs.
Bro, they got the gawking Olympics.
Have you ever watched Tiana Trump's Twitter thread?
She wild.
Have you ever looked at her Twitter thread though?
Yeah.
It's the wildest Twitter thread ever. She'll just pull up in a city and be like, yo, just meet me to smash.
Case in point.
You smashed.
No, hell no. During this very verses, She was in the comments and she said, "I'm about to be in LA if anyone wants head."
Thank you. See, so Tiana Trump will say on Twitter, yo, like at any time, if you follow Tiana Trump, she will get on Twitter and say, yo, I'm in Houston for the next 2 weeks. Pull up on me at such and such hotel. And people really pull up on her. I don't know how that's safe.
She told a story about how she gave head in the airport bathroom.
That's not CDC. With COVID right now. Yo, the CDC doesn't want you to do Thanksgiving. They definitely don't want you meeting Tiana Trump at some random hotel. I'm encouraging you all, don't do that, young brothers. Don't do that.
The gawking Olympics is all over. People out here, they just want to showcase their gawking skills.
Mouth hugs.
What do you think of mouth hugs though and fleets? What's the verdict right now on fleets right now? Is it a positive addition to Twitter or is it not?
I don't pay. I just I posted like a couple things, but I don't go back and check and do nothing like that.
You also posted the most addicting worst song ever, the Tootie Ta. Bro,
What
I know
the hell is that?
you don't have kindergartners.
Yeah.
So when my daughter was in kindergarten, she came home and did that bottoms up, elbows out, knees back every day. And when I saw you post that, I got mad. Because I was like, why are you doing this right now?
Tired, but I had to keep them like they don't
lose energy. Kids don't lose energy.
Kids worked for that. They worked for it.
They don't lose energy.
Because I told them we'll do it if we get through our lesson. And I had so many pre-Kers and they handled themselves.
You know what makes me mad? That Jack Hartman is so rich off of making those random songs. Because Jack Hartman has a rap. Have you ever seen his rap?
I've seen so many Jack Hartman videos, bro.
For those of you who don't know, if you don't have kids,
star?
Jack Hartman is a elderly white man. He makes children's songs. Although
weird.
I've been making my daughter watch Desmond Dennis instead. He does the R&B songs of all of the.
Check out Number Rock.
I've seen that too. I've seen
Number
I've seen
Rock
all
be
of them.
jamming.
Yeah, Number Rock do be jamming.
I'm mad that it's people in their cars and at their house cleaning up and they know what y'all are talking about.
They definitely
got
know.
kids.
They definitely know. If you have a seed, you definitely know what we're talking about right now. A seed under 7. You definitely know what we're talking about. So, all right. Now, before we get out of here, because we want to catch some of this Jeezy also, who do y'all think wins tonight? I just want to see. Well,
I'm going Jeezy because
of the first album.
He got 2 classic. We really got 3 classic albums.
I think 2.
101, 103.
Thug Motivation.
101, 103, and Recession.
See, I don't think 103 is a classic.
That's debatable.
It is.
And I only said it because he had jams on there. He had hits on there.
But see, Jeezy has 100 mixtapes. 100. And he put on Migos.
No, you talking about Gucci.
I'm sorry, Gucci. Gucci has 100 mixtapes. Yes. And he put on Migos.
Oh, yeah.
He put on
all that.
All the Atlanta niggas came from Gucci.
And Gucci's main hits comes from his core. I mean, his features, really.
I would agree with that. I'd agree with that.
What?
He made Truth a single and posted it on Apple.
The one about the murder?
Shit.
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's what they probably gonna fight. They probably gonna fight. So we want to see the boxing match that happens between. I hope no violence happens.
He just put that shit out today, so he can. I think he gonna do this shit live.
That nigga, wow.
If he do that live, then that's a problem.
My
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's wild.
I mean, but you gotta remember, man, the streets don't respect that.
We didn't even touch on Freddie Gibbs.
Oh, and with Jeezy.
Yeah. Because he man, how I'm
got
supposed to
choppers
respect
like
you?
a bike club.
How I'm supposed to respect you? You supposed to be street nigga and you gonna sit across a nigga that killed your partner.
I mean, but Freddie Gibbs can't really get into their politics though. See, that's what street is different. Like, again, we're not street. We're selling Manscaped.
Yeah.
Your balls will thank you.
Oh, yeah.
We're definitely not street. Use the promo code POUR, POUR. We don't want any street problems. But if you are street, you can't talk about what another city does with their politics.
That's true.
Like LA because Freddie Gibbs is LA.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
I thought he was from East Coast.
Indiana.
But he is LA now. He is LA now.
But
Freddie
he's
Gibbs.
but
Freddie
nah,
Gibbs
he
is
a Midwest guy.
But he is
bro.
a West Coast.
Indiana.
But he is a West Coast guy now.
No,
Bro,
he's-
he is in LA.
But
You can't.
well,
You
I
can't.
see what you're saying.
You can't separate.
I see
so
what
he
you're saying,
can't go
though.
to Atlanta and be like, "Yo, how can I respect?" Their politics are different
But
than where
he
he's
was
at right now.
under his umbrella though. That's
I
why
know
he
that.
left.
I do know that. I do know that. But you can't say that the politics make a difference when you're not even in that city no more. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I don't know.
Man, street
no.
politics
You
don't
can't-
allow cities to
yeah.
come in. You cannot
but,
do that.
But then the game has changed too.
In what way?
There ain't no
Bro,
more
we
checking in. Like niggas used to make niggas check in and not even on no disrespectful shit. Just like
checking in.
have a representative from that city greet you when you come in the city and make sure you good all around the city. And they still do that.
They
but
still do that, definitely.
It's not as much politics as it was back in the early
No, it is, though.
2090s.
It is, though.
No, it's not because everybody's their own man because of this social
don't
media
stop
shit.
your money now. But
That
you
too.
can't talk
But it's
on the
just like,
politics.
bro, a motherfucker can go into LA just to go record in the fucking in the studio and nobody would know shit until so and so in
No,
the studio over there.
people
But you
would
gonna
know.
still, I know, but you
Pop
gonna still
Smoke got murdered in
in
LA.
a house though. That's just that's a like and
I'm just saying, bro, you can't.
I know, but it's just like it's not as, I'm just trying to say it's not as structured as it used to be.
I got
If
you.
that makes sense.
I got you.
Niggas know, like, if you was coming to Houston, them fucking Rap-A-Lot niggas knew, like,
Who
what
was
was
coming.
going. They had their hand
And
in
where
it.
you was
They had
performing
their
and all
hand
that.
in
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I got you.
If you
I
went
got
to L.A., fucking Suge Knight had his
They
hand
knew where
in
you was
whatever
at.
you was doing.
Yeah, they knew
if
where
you
you was
went
at.
up north, Puff and them had their hand in whatever you was doing, or whoever, Rockefeller, whoever was up there. So it's just like, now, motherfuckers just move around, like.
Yeah, the streets is just
And
different, man. Again, we
I'm
are
not gonna
not
say it.
street because someone shot Benny the Butcher
Yeah, that
at a
was wild.
Walmart.
At a Walmart.
They followed him from the Galleria. With the story I heard, he was followed, and then they told him to run his shit. They was taking too long, and the nigga shot, and he got shot in the leg.
At least they didn't murder him, bro.
Yeah. And then Boosie got shot in the leg, and he may be getting his leg amputated.
Damn, bro. Like that's what I said, man. Like you don't want to play with the streets. And
He called him a pussy.
I'm hoping that whatever happens with this transition from Biden to Trump, we get this unemployment money together because there's about to be 12 million people without unemployment. And the one thing that my dad has always told me, the streets will eat.
Oh yeah.
They don't play no games. So
Gucci called him a pussy.
during the verses,
Yes.
oh, we about to watch this verses then. So this has been episode. What episode is this?
119.
119. We didn't give y'all a full verses breakdown because they started an hour late. So we want to make sure. Go
Did
ahead.
y'all, before we leave, did y'all watch the Fresh Prince reunion?
Yes,
I have not
did.
yet.
I cried.
So I'm gonna watch it probably this weekend.
I cried 3 different times. Huh?
It's on HBO Max. HBO Max. So we'll talk about that next weekend. But if you like what you heard, again, we appreciate you all listening. Go follow us on YouTube at The Pour Horsemen. Follow us on Instagram at The Pour Horsemen. Give us a 5-star rating. Subscribe. We appreciate all y'all tapping into us. We growing and we building. So that's been episode 119. We out.
Peace.